My name is Rainey Parker. I started at InsideTrack May of 2022, and I'm from Idaho. Equity and inclusion is so important in what I do and all of us do in coaching because we're listeners. You got to listen. I feel a big part of equity and inclusion is empathy. Even though we may not experience 100% what someone else experiences, we still have had experiences in our lives that can maybe help us understand where a learner is coming from. I love listening to them. I totally understand that just because it hasn't happened to me doesn't mean it hasn't happened. And I go by that. So I always try to create a safe space for my learners. I always say, your goals are my goals, and I want you to know that this is a safe space. I'll do my best to make it a non-judgment zone so that you can truly tell me, what your desires are, what your dreams are, what your challenges are, and we can work through them together. I had this amazing opportunity that I felt like I made an impact on a learner. She identified that she hasn't been in school for a little bit because she had a toxic relationship and she had to make some really big changes. She kept telling me all these things that she was doing and things that she was overcoming. And as she kept going, I remember we were moving on to the next, section of coaching. And I had to stop and pause and be like, wait a second, we need to pause right now. And I just started to identify to her all of these changes and decisions and paths that she was taking to try to uplift, elevate, and improve her life. And as I'm telling her this and going through every little thing that she mentioned, these are her own words, which is the beautiful part of coaching, she all of a sudden said, thank you, and started to cry, which I was like, whoa. Like, she was just like, thank you so much. No one's ever talked to me like this, and I never really looked at it this way before, and I just really appreciate all of this. And it was an amazing moment for me where that is why I love coaching. It's for those moments where it's them, it's the learners, it's not me. I'm just listening, and then I'm telling you back what you just told to me. And that's what makes it so powerful, is because it's your strength, it's your choices. I believe the essence of coaching, especially when I coach, a big part of it has to do with the InsideTrack methodology and what we use, because you have to take that methodology and use your instincts, put them together, and that's when amazing results come forth.